Today, my quest to find the cash cab takes me to York City, Pennsylvania. For the last 9 years, it's been my sole aspiration in life to find the cash cab. I'm convinced it's here in York City. We all trace our way back home at some point, and the cash cab spent all that time over in New York City, and now he wants to come home to the old York City. There aren't really that many cabs here, but like I said, I'm convinced it's here. I've done the research. It's here. My infatuation with cash cab began fall semester of my freshman year. I was a Discovery Channel fiend, and this taxi cab game show came on, and I was moved. Such a novel idea. I had an epiphany. I needed to be a part of it. So I left Kansas and all I've ever known, and I transferred to NYU to be on the next episode of Cash Cab. They say to put your dreams first, so I took the minimum 12 credits that first semester. Taking 12 credits was actually putting my dreams second, so I decided to drop out and join the taxi cab industry to get an inside scoop on the whole cash cab situation. They said I was the first American-born taxi cab driver since Reagan was in office. I got a plaque on the wall and everything. It was pretty cool. My stint as a cab driver didn't last too long. Yellow Cab didn't like me living out of my taxi, and I was charged for embezzlement for hosting my own version of Cash Cab using company funds. Keep in mind, I was reaching out to Discovery Channel this entire time. Phone calls, emails, letters. They probably have at least 30 copies of my resume on file for that internship I never got. I was homeless at this point, so I had a street shout-out phase where I'd go to a different street every night in hopes of being someone's street shout-out. It never happened. My last night in New York, I went backstage at a Ben Bailey stand-up at Caroline's on Broadway. I'm not allowed at Caroline's on Broadway anymore. Matter of fact, I'm probably not allowed at any establishment owned by a woman named Caroline. Actually, I haven't seen a cab all day. It's slightly alarming. How do people get around out here? The show was in Chicago for some time too, and I went out there for a little bit. Didn't last too long. I didn't own a windbreaker. I didn't like eating pizza with a fork, and it just didn't feel authentic chasing the cash cab in Chicago. The show also made its way to Canada, but I had an expired passport, so I tried sneaking in through a raft on Lake Huron. Turns out Border Patrol is just as present on water borders as they are on land borders, and I was deported and sent back to the States. I decided to go back to Kansas and work for my family's local chariot business. As soon as I got home, my parents handed me this voluminous envelope, and I figured it was Yellow Cab sending me my plaque back, but it actually was a portfolio of letters from the Discovery Channel. Letters dated back from 2006. The most recent letter was an apology saying that the show was no longer on air, but that the cash cab would still be traveling around the United States in anonymity, filming episodes that would hopefully air when a new contract was struck up with the production company. Ever since then, I've been on a continental pilgrimage to find the cash cab. I've been to LA, DC, Boston, Miami, Atlanta, pretty much any major city you could think of. And now York City, Pennsylvania. And wait. The cash cab's gotta be in Lancaster. Horse and buggies. Oh, it's genius. I've got to hand myself a cab. Wait, there's not a cab. Can I have a ride? Can I have a ride, Lancaster?